always argue, but we disagree about who wins this matchup. I feel DK wins, and he feels Mark wins. But let's see it. Mikeneko, or Mike Nico, I'm gonna call him.
Mikeneko.
Mikeneko, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, we move right into it here now. I was going to say, your matchup knowledge is definitely going to seem to bring it about, but as we know, Mikeneko is a very well-spaced, well-versed Marth. He tends to play very safe and really follow up and string very well, which is something that Marth has done great throughout all the Smash Brother games.
Now, if you notice already, already Ook hit with 2 get-up attacks from the edge, but when DK gets over 100, that option is now limited. So Marth wins when he can force DK to the edge. A lot of the zoning pressure that he needs to do in this matchup is to get DK toward the edge and on the edge, because DK literally has almost no options against Marth coming back onto the edge.
And I mean, watching Mikeneko already, as we see exactly like you said, when he's forced to the edge, it's going to be a very, very favorable situation for Marth, as that range is going to get into his
nice
sizing. But like I said, Mikeneko right off the bat demonstrating a great use of spacing and staying very, very comfortably safe, as Ook has not really managed to penetrate that little zone that Marth really likes to keep everyone out of.
Yeah, now what Ook really wants to do is a nice combination right there by Mikeneko. Ook really wants to try and keep himself grounded and trying to intercept Marth as he tries to approach. Marth is either going to try to approach with a run-up and shield, or, you know, that short hop forward air or aerial. If he jumps at you, you can aim your F-tilt up forward, and it will beat out forward air a lot of the time. If he runs right at you, then you can just rush reversal that back air.
Yes.
And you can kind of zone Marth out that way.
And as we know, DK does have great range. As we talked about, F-tilt and back air are going to be great tools to try and keep Marth out. Unfortunately, though, they tend to be a little overcommitted compared to Marth's very safe fair, very safe back air. And as we see Ook already, yet again, over the 100% marker, so that get-up attack is clearly offline.
Yeah.
And Mikeneko just really demonstrating sheer safety and dominance, as Ook cannot find a way to get in on him. Finally clears up that stock, though, with a well-placed up air.
Now, one of the reasons why I say DK actually wins this matchup.
Oh, and here comes the string. Yeah.
Yep, very nice, 40%. Is that, see how Mikeneko is hitting Ook with 1,000 attacks right now? Ook only needs 1 or 2 good reads, and that's a stop.
And while that is true, unfortunately, with Japan's best Marth here, there is no questions asked. It might be a couple more than a couple moves to make it back, as he's down by a whole stock and in triple-digit % right now.
Yeah, Mikeneko really doing a great job of just zoning out Ook. Yeah, that was a very bad decision. DK's grab is pretty garbage.
Yes.
And he just saw it coming. You can basically react to that and they'll be out of it.
And Mikeneko, as I said, very safe, very quick, always sticking to the quicker options, and not to mention, was so proficient on those strings. I mean, I think one of the scariest options Marth always has is the dancing blade. If you get caught rolling, or if you get caught within range of it, you know he's going to tack on that 13% of it, and Mikeneko took full advantage last stock there with tacking on that extra 13 and extending those combos out.
Yeah, I mean, this matchup, stages work so well in DK's favor as well. DK has a lot of gimmicks that he can use, as Will has developed a lot over time with the up B tricks.
Me being definitely a Long Islander, we all have seen Will's tricks, as unfortunately QB was not ready for that in teams yesterday. Now, Ook opting to go back to FD. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I like this pick by Ook right now. If Mikeneko gets in the water, that should be a stop.
That should be, I agree. Now, we know
DK has 3 spikes, side B, forward air, and down air.
Yes.
And that should be able to take care of the Mikeneko stocks if he hits water.
And as we see, Mikeneko really interrupting Ook's approaches here, as I think Ook should really be looking to be a little bit more safer, space out those back airs, look to counter Mikeneko's approach with the F-tilt, as we talked about, and really stop moving on the offensive, because Mikeneko is really tearing him apart as Ook keeps making horizontal movements towards him.
Yeah, Ook has the right idea, but he's not spacing correctly at all.
And he's also throwing, I think, a couple too many grabs out there because, as we stated, those grabs are not going to be a very strong tool within this matchup.
Yeah, a lot of times the way you want to get the grab in this matchup is how Will actually does it and get that tipper jab.
Yes, the little pull, with the little pull-in hitbox.
Yeah, DK's, wow, nice punch, takes the stock. Crowd chanting ook.
But really abusing the small sidings here on this transformation.
But as you may have ever noticed that Will does, DK's jab actually has two different types of hitboxes on it. Similar to Marth, he has the regular part of the jab and actually a tipper part of the jab. The tipper part of the jab actually brings you in towards DK. Will tipper the jab and then pivot grab, which is a better grab, DK's best grab, basically.
Yes. Ooh. And Mikeneko right now, as Ook is just really abused the small sidings on the stage, as you stated earlier, and really using Delfino to his advantage. Ooh.
Oh, he didn't jump high enough.
There was no full hop there, unfortunately, a short hop.
Oh, you should grab the edge. That's it, yep.
Wow, so Ook, as Mikeneko shows actually a great showing of kindness here. He's very excited as he smiles and laughs away.
Yeah, he's enjoying this American crowd getting behind their boy. He's laughing this.
And I mean, as we're seeing right now, the DK Marth matchup definitely looking like a very interesting one.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, Mikeneko is such a high-level Marth, but he's having a little bit of problems right now because Ook is just doing the right thing. Oh, he has the lock! No, barely misspaced out of it. And he's just a little bit too far away.
And a showing of great tech skill by Mikeneko as he did manage to SDI down, nail the tech, and then abuse the invincibility frames of Dolphin Slash to convert into a kill there. Now we can see Mikeneko is going to go right back into those fairs. Really wants to establish that early percentage. Looking for the Dancing Blade to tack on that extra percent.
Oh, Ook needs to be careful. He doesn't want to get spiked.
Definitely not. That little tuft of hair on top of DK's head looks like it's primed for down there.
Yeah, the little ice cream cone.
There you go.
He still has that get-up attack that he can use. Oh, he needs to stop doing that. Hey, you're not Meta Knight. You're not Meta Knight. You're not Meta Knight.
As our
oh my gosh.
As Gunblade here demonstrating a bit of fear.
Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Perfect landing.
Oh, good DI there by Ook as he really managed to make sure he went straight up as opposed to any way outwards. Mikeneko. Oh,
man, he's killing me right now.
The crowd getting, oh, Sakurai as a trip is unfortunately going to land a lot of percent on Ook right now. But as we've talked about, DK abusing those slants there to get a quick up B back onto the stage.
Oh, he went for the punch, but Mikeneko hit him right before the invincibility frames came out.
Oh, and Mikeneko really having a hard time spacing that dare. Doesn't look like he feels comfortable trying it, but might make me eat my words here as he maintains stage control.
Yeah, Mikeneko just needs to jump a little bit higher and do the move a little bit earlier, and he'll be able to get it.
Oh, wow, and no read on Ook's roll there as Mikeneko seems to be, oh, and a very well played. Wow, and very well played by Mikeneko as it seemed like Ook got a little too confident by the end of that matchup and didn't space as well. Mikeneko very fired up and excited as he seems to have learned a little bit there. The US's DK metagame clearly seeming to shape some mindsets for the Japanese.
Yeah.